All right. So the next idiom here is at death's door, at death's door, very near death, very near death. Example, Constanza. The sales
As the sales manager was at death's door after his heart attack.
at death's door after his heart attack. Blackout, blackout, to lose consciousness, to faint, to pass out. Example, Fatima.
The football player blacked out after being hit by the other player.
Awesome. Breathe one's last. Breathe one's last. Meaning, the definition here, to die. Let me see here. Debbie and Mansoor. Let me know Debbie and Mansoor. Mansoor, if you want to practice with us, okay? Blackout. The football player, no, here's breathe, one's last to die. The man breathed his last after a long illness. Breathed his last after a long illness. Die a natural death. Die a natural death. To die by disease or of old age and
No, amore, no, dopo.
And not by an accident or by violence. Fatima,
My grandfather was very old and he died a natural
death, a natural death.
death.
Drop dead to die suddenly. The bus, Constanza.
The bus driver dropped dead while driving the bus.
A flare up. A sudden worsening of a health condition. Have you heard about this one, a flare up?
No.
A sudden worsening of health condition. So someone who is sick and has or is a flare up, you know, he gets sicker and sicker, okay? He just gets sicker and sicker, more and more sick each day. So there was a flare up of my father's sickness last weekend. Okay, got it? There was a flare up. There was a sudden worsening, bad condition of a health condition. Okay, flare up of my father, a flare up of somebody. Green around the gills. Green around the gills, to look sick. Fatima,
My coach was looking a little green around the gills when he came to work today.
All right, colleague. Have one foot in the grave. Have one foot in the grave. This idiom means to be near death. To be near death. Usually because of old age or illness. Example, Constanza.
My uncle is very sick and has one foot in the grave.
Uncle. Be careful.
Uncle.
No, it's not uncle. It's uncle.
Uncle.
No.
No. Uncle.
Yes.
Uncle. Okay.
Yes. Uncle. Lapse into a comma. Lapse into a comma. Lapse into a comma. Go into a comma. Fatima, the woman?
The woman lapsed into a coma soon after the accident.
Yeah, lapsed into a comma. Out cold. Out cold means unconscious. To have fainted. Example, Constanza, the patient?
The patient was out cold because of the anesthesia when he entered the operating room.
Out of condition, not in a good physical condition. Fatima.
I'm out of the condition and I need to exercise more.
All right, out of condition, just be careful, there's no article here, okay? Out of the condition, no, out of condition. Out of sorts, not feeling well, in a bad mood. Constanza, out of sorts.
Our boss is out of sorts today, so you should wait until tomorrow to speak to him.
Have you heard about this one, girls? Out of sorts? Especially in a bad mood. If someone is in a bad mood, he is out of sorts. Out of sorts, okay?
Out of sorts.
Yeah, not feeling well because he's probably, or he's or she's probably in a bad mood. Pale around the gills is the next one. To look sick. To look sick. Example, Fatima.
My colleague was looking a little pale around the gills when he came to work today.
Pass away. Yeah, it's repeated. Yeah, it is. Pass away, to die. This is very polite. Do never say die to someone. Oh, my friend or someone, you know, it may happen. You know, we all are going to die one day, but don't use the word die, okay? It's really impolite.
Yeah, I know it.
Pass away. The man's father passed away when he was 96 years old. This one is kind of basic. You know, I teach this word here for basic learners because it's really useful ones, you know, polite ones. Pass on. Pass on. Another one. Have you heard about this one? Pass on. It's the same as to die. Example, Constanza.
My grandmother passed on when she was 92 years old.
So as you see, there's not only pass away, you can use pass on. Pass on. Have you heard about this one, Fatima? Pass on?
I know pass away.
Not
So do I. So do I.
And it is very common, girls. Guys, girls, everybody here, it is these idioms and phrasal verbs here, they are all very common, okay? Not only for exams, but in everyday usage. Pass out, faint. This one, I think it's repeating here once again, but let's read it. 3 teenage girls passed out at the rock concert. Show signs of an illness. Show signs of an illness. Meaning to show indications or hints or tips, okay? Hints of an illness. Example, Fatima.
The man was beginning to show signs of some kind of illness.
Awesome. Sick and bad. By the way, girls, just I'd like to ask you about that. But you can feel free. I mean, you can feel free about that. When you join here with us, if you can, and if you feel free about that too. Turn on your webcam. I'd like to see your face someday. Okay? It would be fine if you do that.
I'm cooking.
You're cooking. So, but you just feel free, you know, it's up to you. But if you do that, I would be very, very happy to see your face. All right, next one here. Sick and bad. Sick and bad. To remain in bed while you are sick. Example, Fatima. My father.
My father was sick in bed for 3 days last week.
Run a fever. Have you heard about this one? Run a fever. It's a collocation, by the way. Run a fever or run a temperature. Temperature. Don't say temperature. Okay, it's temperature. Temperature. Run a fever, run a temperature to have a higher than normal body temperature. Examples, Constanza. The girl
has been running a fever this week. The little boy is running a temperature and should stay in bed all day.
Should stay in bed all day. Take a turn for the worse. Take a turn for the worse to become sicker. Example, Fatima.
My aunt took a turn for the worse last week and she is now in the hospital.
She's not in the hospital. Next part here, let's move ahead. Recovering process. Back on one's feet, back on one's feet. By the way, guys, as you see here, all the lessons here, I'm posting a picture here of my QR code, and you can download the QR code into your cell phone. You can use your Android or iPhone and download the QR code, and then you scan this code right here, and you will get my PayPal account, in my banking account. So if you want, if you can, and if you feel like to help me, support me by donating any amount to me to help me, it is usually useful. Okay. I'm doing this for free and I count on your support, every one of you. Okay, let's go. Let's move ahead. Next part here is back on one's feet, physically healthy. Oh, I've already seen you before, Constanza, but it's good to see you. It's good to see you again.
With my pajama.
Yeah, I see that. I see that. Back on one's feet. Yeah, just seeing your face, that's enough. That's okay. I know that you might maybe you might be in bed or working or doing something there. So it's really, I appreciate seeing your faces sometimes. But you just feel it's up to you, okay, Fatima? It's up to you. It's not something that you have to do, okay? Back on one's feet, physically healthy again. My mother is back on her feet. Have you heard about this one? Back on her feet, back on my feet, back on his feet. It's a very common one. My mother is back on her feet after being sick for 2 weeks. Can you make a different sentence, Fatima? Try making a different sentence with this idiom here. You can
back
use,
on one's feet.
Yeah, you can use a friend, someone's friend. If you don't want to use, you make a link to your family because recovering process. You can make a link with a friend or someone.
Okay, my uncle is back on in his feet after admitting to the hospital.
All right, very good one. Bring someone around. Bring someone around means to restore someone to health or consciousness. To cure someone, the medical workers were able to bring the man around the accident. Okay. Let me tell you something really important, guys. I'd like to ask your permission to record the meetings, the online classes. And if I have your permission, I'd like to advertise them on my Facebook page and Instagram. And as well, if you want, I can send you my Facebook account and Instagram account. Why I'm asking your permission? Because if you do that, you will also be helping me. Okay, advertise the online classes and the courses, the English course I give, okay, online. Do I have your permissions to do that? Fatima,
yes, sure.
Yes,
sure.
Everybody. And I'm going to send you my Facebook account, and if you want to follow me there, you are all welcome in. And then by following me, you can just watch again all the all the videos classes there, because I'm gonna post all the videos there, all the classes, okay, there on my pages. All right, so thank you very much.
Okay.
At the end of this section here of this class right here, I'm gonna send you, okay, my social media accounts: Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, and also I'm trying to work on my YouTube channel. I have a YouTube channel, but I don't post any videos there. I'm not posting any videos there yet, but I'm gonna try to, to post videos and go live there on YouTube as well.
We will share.
Yep. Bring someone to restore. Bring someone to bring someone to to restore someone to consciousness after anesthesia. Anesthesia. Hypnosis. Fainting, for example. Example, Fatima.
We tried hard to bring the woman to after the car accident.
Awesome, good one. By the way, next Monday is my birthday.
Happy birthday.
And how old are you? How old will you be? I'm gonna be 43 years old.
Are you?
43 years old.
So do I.
Yeah, I'm from 1st of June. Okay.
I'm from the 15th of May.
15th of May. You don't touch my 22? Oh. You don't need to say your age if you don't want to, But I would say I'm in my 40s. I'm in my 40s already. Okay. To restore someone to consciousness after anesthesia, hypnosis, fainting. We tried, Fatima, we tried.
We tried hard to bring the woman to after the car accident.
To bring someone to, okay? To bring someone to, okay, after an accident, after something bad, of course. Get over something, get over. Usually we say as a connected speech right there, get over something, to overcome a difficulty, to recover from an illness or shock. Example, Constanza, the woman
is having trouble getting over her father's death.
All right, get well, to become healthy again. Especially we can use this one as an interjection when we just are saying to someone who is sick that we wish them to get well or get better. Get better soon. Get well soon. Okay, Fatima. The boy
was sick, but now he is getting well.
But now he's getting well. In remission. A disease that seems to be getting better. A disease that seems to be getting better. The cancer, Constanza, the cancer
of my neighbor's mother has been in remission for several months.
Nurse someone back to health. Nurse someone or somebody back to health. The definition, the meaning is to give someone else care to restore him or her to good health. Example, Fatima.
My mother spent several weeks with my grandmother trying to nurse her back to health.
Trying to nurse somebody back to health, okay? Nurse somebody back to health. Over the worst. Recovering from an illness, over the worst. Constanza, the man?
The man is over the worst since his skiing accident last month.
Yeah, over the worst. The man is, as you see here, we usually use this idiom here with the verb to be. I am,
Yes,
you are, he is, over the worst.
unfortunately now, because some people are recovering from COVID.
So they are over the worst. Mhm.
Yeah,
They are over the worst since they caught uh, coronavirus. They are
yes,
over the
coronavirus.
worst. Pull through. Pull. Don't say poo, okay? It's pull. Pull through to recover from a serious illness. Fatima, the car.
The, the car accident was very bad and I don't think that the driver will pull through.
I do not think that the driver will pull through. Okay, very good one. Let me tell you something really important. Please do not stop, do not, disappear or stop, joining the live sections. Uh, it will help you a lot. I'm just telling you that because maybe some members they will think, well, Professor Danny is going to provide his social media and he's going to post all the videos classes there, so I do not have to worry to join the live meetings because I will be able to watch the videos, etc. and so on. But only by watching or reading a book or having lots of books, that's not enough for you to get to pass any exam. You need to have the practice, a practice time face to face or put in practice what you have learned before. So it's really important, to have this, okay, this opportunity, this great opportunity to do, okay.
Yeah,
It
the
will
most
help.
important.
Yeah, it is the most important because it helps you relaxing. It helps you with some tips, that there are many tips, many situations that uh, we do not find them in any books. We find them in situations, in spontaneous situations, speaking with one another. This is
Yeah,
this is, okay, this is the secret. So
Okay.
stand firm, take a turn for better. Take a turn for better is to begin to improve or get well. Example, Constanza.
The medical condition of my uncle has recently taken a turn for the better.
Has recently taken a turn for the better. Now let's go to some other idioms here. Bitter pill to swallow. Bitter pill to swallow. Have you heard about this one? Bitter pill to swallow. Bitter is something, like we use bitter for food sometimes. It's something that is salty. Something,
li-
it's not
like lemon.
like lemon is bitter. Bitter pill
Like
is not,
vinegar,
yeah, vinegar.
vinegar.
Yeah, like vinegar. Yep, they are bitter ones. Bitter pill to swallow. You can say pill, you can say tablet, you can say medicine, okay? Pill, tablet, or medicine. They are just the same one. It's the only difference is between the format. The format of the pill or the medicine is someone might be smaller than the others or bigger than the others. That's the only difference. But they're all medicines, pills and tablets. Swallow. If you swallowed something, you just put in your mouth and you swallow down to your body, to your, yeah, okay,
By the way,
belly.
I'm pharmacist.
Yeah, you're a pharmacist. Wow. Well, I think I have 3 books for English pharmacists. I'm gonna check that and let you know. Yeah, I'm gonna share something to help you in your area, in your field.
Okay, thank you so much.
Okay, and for all of you, I can share according to your field as well too. I have, you know, many English courses for pilots, for engineers, for secretary, for taxi driver, for all fields. I do that. Bitter pill to swallow, an unpleasant fact that one must accept. Losing, Fatima, losing.
Losing the election was a better pill to swallow for the candidate.
Yeah, bitter. It was a bitter pill to swallow for the candidate. A does, those. Don't say do. This is does. Okay. A do, da. Let me check that just a second. I think it's does. Okay. I don't use this word here a lot. Sometimes I do use it, but it's not often, not often. Let me check that. A dose of one's own medicine, a dose of one's own medicine, that's the meaning here. The same treatment that one gives to others, okay? A dose.
Dose.
Yeah, dose. Yeah, good one. Thank you.
I use the Google Translator.
Yeah, I can use, but try, you know what, sometimes if you use dictionary is better than, compiling in Google. Yeah, check at least 2 or 3 different dictionaries. I do counsel you to do that, advise you to do that, okay? It's really important. Dose of one's own medicine. Yeah, thank you very much. Those are one's own medicine. The same treatment that one gives to others. Okay. Example, Fatima.
We gave the boy a dose of his own medicine after he bullied us.
Bold.
No.
Yes, bold. You can say bold. Boldus. Okay, that's the correct pronunciation for that. Boldus.
Okay.
Get something out of one system. Get something out of one system. Meaning, get rid of the desire to do something. Okay. Girls, guys, we have less than 1 minute. I'll be back. Okay, again for the next class. Okay, just check there the exact join link. Okay, get